Good morning everyone, I'm at the Great Electric Train Show 2024. Well, here we are again. I'm amongst the first in and we'll have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doors to the Great Electric Train Show are now open to advance ticket holders.
So as you can see there, going up the main line, destination board there. So here we go, Watford Junction, and I think that's the new 710 unit there, which has been custom built, and I think that's the dummy at the moment. I don't think it's running. Is that about right?
Yeah, it's a dummy this year. I've only just finished painting it.
So it will it be motorised at some point?
It will be eventually. There's going to be a shuttle.
There's a whole load of things to do though, isn't there? Yeah. As you can see there, more flats at the back there. And we'll just keep going up the side here. And the houses. I mean, you can imagine all the work that's gone into this. I mean, I know myself, don't you? Probably realise that. I mean, to build all the stations I've had to build, it's taken quite a while. And then we've got road cutting coming round here. So nice to see that. I remember Great Delton doing this, and that was quite impressive as well. So it's nice to see the train sort of going through like an open tunnel type of thing. But anyway, what the purpose of this video is to show some of the layouts, probably N-gauge layouts if I'm honest, any other layouts that take my fancy, and I'll point those out to you. So, and I'll catch you towards the end. Okay, speak soon.
I'm not sure if you remember me from the start of Birmingham, right? But I
there we go, as that 350 disappears under the tunnel. This layout is called Cromwell Road Bridge. Just about make that out just there. O-gauge layout. So this is Gresty Bridge. Quite a familiar layout to many, I'm sure. As you can appreciate, things do move quite slowly in the depots. But lovely tamper machine at the back there, if you can make that out. Flashing lights on it. And a 158 Transport for Wales livery coming through there. Actually, I've just noticed that tamper machine has got working tampers. I'll show you that in a second. See that DMU going through. Oh, 68 coming as well. You might be able to make out that tamper is actually doing the proper job, so to speak. I think I'll leave it there and move on to the next one. See, look, mate of mine's Jeff, Flint Hills.
Morning.
Hello. And he's brought Flint Hills as well. Look at this. See, there's a Class 800 Azuna coming into the platform there. And I think this is all automated, is it, by the looks of things?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I was just talking to Jeff, and I said it's so lovely to be able to see the layout in the flesh, so to speak. That's, you know, you don't always get the perspective of it as when you watch it from the video. And I'll tell you what, that the 350 with sound, I've got one of three with sound in it. It makes such a difference, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And one of the HST prototypes coming through there now. So I'll wait for that 350 to come round. Next up, we have lockdown sidings. So clearly a shunting layout, and hopefully there'll be, here we go. Oh, so very familiar packet there. I have to say it's running beautifully. And the perfect couple too. And there we go, as it disappears off into the sunset. And next we've got Ely Town, London Midland, and a bit of a depot scene going on here. This layout here, I'll just refer to the owners if that's okay, and they'll tell us how to say it.
So the English name for this is Great North Railway,
Okay.
but the name of it is in Welsh.
And do you know how to say it?
No.
But one of the reasons...
Goggle-led wish. Goggle-led wish.
Bless your heart, thank you. But one of the reasons that's drawn me to this layout is the fact that this layout has been, the background has been painted, and you know that's one of the things that I really love to see. I demonstrate it so often, as you know, but I really do like that idea, and hopefully in a second or two we'll see something moving. Oh well, typical, isn't it? It always happens when a camera's pointing at it. But double fairly there. Right. Anyway, bless your hearts, thank you so much. Titheridge Junction, Engage. As we say that, yet again, another train has just disappeared around the corner. There will be another one along in a minute. And it looks like we're down into the deep smoke of London, or certainly somewhere. This is Mills Bridge. So just a quick visit to this one. This is Charwelton. I'll show you the sign in a minute. There's a 47 coming the other way. Yeah, that one is sound fitted as well. You can just about hear that. It's surprising, isn't it? You get these sound fitted locos and they sound so loud at home, and yet when you come to a show you can barely hear them at all. There you go, there's the sign. So again, pause if you want to have a read. This layout is Edward Street. You could probably just about make up the sign just up there. Kind of hoping this 57 is going to move away. Or not. The guy's right by me controlling it. I think that's all we're going to get. Okay, that's shortly done now, and I'm just going to be making my way home. So I'll show you what I've got when I get there. Well, here we are. I made it home, and a very smooth journey it was as well, I have to say. But I had a really, really good day at the Great Electric Train Show. Met loads of other fellow YouTubers and mates and all sorts. And lovely to meet many people just coming up to me and just saying hello, which was absolutely fantastic. Lovely to meet you, hear what you've been up to, and all sorts of different things like that. So yeah, anyway, what did I get? Well, I'll be honest with you, not a lot this year, to be honest. It doesn't like what I got last year. I mean, I bought a 90 last year. There's nothing like that. I will leave the most expensive items until last, but don't expect anything massively exciting, because it's not really. But anyway, I did get some of those magnetic couplings for that Pullman HST. So because the Dapol ones do tend to keep coming undone, and if I remember correctly, Dapol's solution was put some blue tack on them and sort of press them together with some pliers, which I have been doing, and it works, but you know, this will be a lot better solution. So that's the first thing. Secondly, I'm experimenting. I'm trying to make some N-gauge bogies, and sometimes it's kind of successful, other times it's not, but this tool will certainly help. It's a reaming tool, just in case you weren't sure. And what it does is that either side of the bogie, then it sort of makes more of a cone shape. I'll show you what I mean. Now, this is clearly not an N gauge bogie, but if I try and show you an N gauge one, then you probably won't see it. But obviously you can see here, this is a 00 gauge mineral wagon, whatever it was, and it's to do these little slots just there, and obviously the same there. And you just put it in there, press on the outsides, kind of just press gently and turn the little device there, and it reams it out for you. I'll be honest with you, I don't know why there are two, one with 2 wheels that side and one with a big block in the middle. So if you know, please do say in the middle. I mean, it does, I'm just reading what it says there. Improve, no, it doesn't really say an awful lot there why there are 2 in there, and there's nothing on the back that says anything. So if you do know why there's 2, please say so, because I've got the 00 one as well, and it would be nice to know, is it just there's 2, or is it because these are for particular ones and you can't get that one in and you have to use that one, and vice versa? Maybe it is, I don't know. Right, next up we've got some static grass from WWS. I was just starting to get a bit low of these particular ones, so I thought I'll go and get some more. Sometimes I do use the 6mm on the N-gauge layout because grass doesn't always grow very low to the ground. It does go quite high. And yes, I do know that 6mm is half a height of a person. I am aware of that, but I think sometimes in N-gauge, you have to overscale on occasions to make it seen, to make it obvious. Otherwise, what you do isn't necessarily seen. So I think on occasions it's worth it to be a little bit overscale from time to time. But I'd also had 1 or 2 issues with my detailing static grass applicator, which I got last year when I was a bit more flush. And in other words, sometimes it would work and the grass would come out, stand up nicely, and other times it would just lie down. I thought best thing to do is go and talk to the man himself, and he can explain what I may or may not be doing wrong. And basically it comes down to overfilling it. And he said basically you only want about 1 centimetre, if that, because the charge from the end of the tip has got to get to the bottom, and if you pack it too much, the charge can't get through to the bottom, so therefore it comes down, just falls flat. I thought that was a really good tip. And also hold the applicator at 45 degrees, and he was suggesting just tap it like that with your finger, and I thought there was some really good tips. I did ask him if he would be able to do a video explaining that, and he said he might be able to, but it wouldn't be just yet. So we'll see, look out for it on his channel. Now the last item, or 2 items if you should say, because there's 2 of them, is 2 more decoders, 6-pin. The reason being is because I can buy 6-pin harnesses with wires, whereas Next 18, I'll be honest, I've always had a few issues with Next 18 decoders, whereas the 6-pins tend to be a little bit more reliable. And not only that, these Next 18s don't come with wired harnesses as a socket, so the 6-pins will do the job just as well. And I'm thinking about making those future trains that I've been talking about, so I've got at least another couple of decoders I can be going on with. These were about £20 each, so I thought, well, actually I don't need a high powered decoder for what I want to do. It's chances are it's only got to run the motor, and I'm running them without lights at the moment. That may change in the future, but obviously more features you add, the more decoders you're going to need, like they used to a few years ago. All right, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. I will put some running clips in from the layout, just some old running clips just to finish off the video, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed seeing the layouts that gets, and I will catch you again very, very soon here on Piccadilly. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.